Can you guys hear me? I recorded like one of my best videos and the fucking mic was, what's it called? The mic was muted the whole time. I'm so mad, man. Oh my god. What's going on, guys? Why is it doing that? Why is it playing that? Alright, let me just play it this way, I guess. Nope. Let me do this. And it's not like a voiceover type of thing. It's like where I'm literally talking and it's just be oh my god, I am so mad right now. This is like my 5th time doing it. Yeah, it's like literally like 35-minute recording and it's all gone. I might just go with like the camera volume. Fuck, man. Anyway, all right. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for 17,000 subscribers. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for using the link. Like, check out the link right here. Right here. What's it called? If you guys want to pick up your stuff, you save taxes, you get free shipping, and you get an extra 5% off and support the channel. So yeah, it's like win-win for everybody. Anyway, so today I figured I would do an AMA to give back to you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys are watching anything, and dedicate a couple hours to you guys, and as a thank you for supporting me. So yeah, let me know how I can help you guys, and in the meantime I'll just dwell until I see some questions. I'll dwell on my misery. Damn, man. Bro, why do we have so many French people? I don't understand. You guys gotta translate. Yo, what are the max rarities of Garuda, the Wind Spirit, Aqua Spirit? I have no idea what those even are, bro. I still gotta pay you one more. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's it called? Like, the thing is, like, if you pay me, you're gonna have to pay a PayPal fee because you're gonna be sending friends and family. So usually what I do is I just have you pay somebody else so that you don't get charged that $5 fee. Because we're cross-border, right? If you send somebody to the US, you'll send it like flat. You don't have to pay extra. I have no idea what Garuda, the Wind Spirit, Aqua Spirit, and stuff like that. I have no idea what those are, to be honest with you. Hey, did you ever get that Grand Seiko you were looking at a while ago? No, I did not actually. I did not get it because, to be honest with you, I got this. And that one set me back a couple months worth of collection purchases. So yeah. But I do hope to get it or maybe trade for it one day. What's up, Strictly? Let's set the opening up. I'll DM you. Hey, okay, awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, sweet. DM me and what's it called? So me and Darkside are going to be working together to bring you guys an opening that we have not seen in like many years. It's a very, very rare product. So yeah. It's up now. Show us again. What do you mean, show us again? If I may start with a little spicy one. All right, Marcel. What percentage from the current market could you imagine the hobby going in a sane world without doom scenario? What do you mean by that? I don't quite understand the question. Spell of mask opening. No, not spell of mask. It's up now. The box. Oh, that thing. The tablet. Let me see. Right there. You see that tablet thing? That one cost me too much. So it's like, yeah. What would max rarity volcanic counter be? DT or the original set super rare? I mean, I would imagine DT, right? Have you seen the Christopher Ward C1 Belcanto? Only 300 made. Well, oh, I see somebody's been watching Teddy, or I think he made a video on that today, I think, right? It's not really my style, if that makes sense. I like more simpler, dressier watches. How cheap will cards get? Well, it depends on the cards, right? Like if you're talking about a really rare card, probably not that cheap because not a lot of people will sell, right? Sorry, I meant how low from current prices could you imagine Yu-Gi-Oh going without World War III or Civil War scenario? Well, it all depends on the Fed. We live in a controlled society, right? So what this means is that investments, prices of asset classes are all dependent on what the Fed decides. It is not a free market. So if you want the answer to your question, all you have to do is literally just look at what the Fed is saying. If they lower interest rates, prices are going to go up. If they raise interest rates, prices are going to go down. It's, yeah. Return of Strictly Conscious when? I actually am working with my wife on. I'm working with my wife on a film breakdown of Pinocchio. If you guys have seen that, the Guillermo del Toro video, the film that just came out recently. Yeah, so Pinocchio, or Pinocchio, like ocular, pine, third eye, pineal gland, right? So Pinocchio, we're working on the film breakdown for that. Very revelatory film. As are all his videos, like I told you guys. I think I told you guys about it before. But yeah, we're working on that right now. But it's quite a bit, to be honest with you, because it's a lot of research that I have to do in order to make sure that I get all the references right and stuff like that. All Blizzard Dragon English are gone from card market when you dropped your video. Oh, really, eh? Question I've always wanted to ask, where do you get your display cases? So, what's it called? So these are just called IKEA Bestas. These doors are long sold out. I already gave an explanation like a couple lives ago. Yeah. Ordered a Strictly second to act as a placeholder till the Pineware drops. So I'm changing that. It's not actually going to be called Pineware anymore. We're most likely going to go with Cardware. Tell me that's not a better name. Cardware. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. I'm working on the logo right now, and we're trying to get some samples from China, from this other factory, so that we can see if it matches the quality of the original ones I ordered. If they can match it, then we'll be able to get it up and going quite fast, and hopefully you'll be able to see them. What's it called? Hopefully you'll be able to see them in Amazon soon. Maybe like probably like most likely end of 2023, something like that. But in terms of like the stuff that the Gardner binders, those are still going to be on Strictly Sealed, and those are the ones that are going to have my designs. It's not like basically cardware is basically going to be like the standard colorways. All of these Gardner ones that you see, they're going to be rebranded in the thing. So once these are sold out, like that's pretty much it. And then it's just going to be drops from YouTube from now on. To let everybody. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything will match this original quantity, the original set that I ordered. To be honest with you, I think that the second set is going to be a little bit inferior as the prices are going to go down, but it's still going to be like much better than what you're going to see with Ultra Pro. It's just these ones are like kind of a standard, a little bit above the regular ones, like in terms of material cost and stuff like that. Omar, are you looking for a business partner in any way from Europe by any chance? I'm working with a couple of shops hoping to bring the binders into Germany and Europe. But at the moment, probably not. Like I don't really have anything that is like so demanding where it's like I need a partner at the moment. Four pocket binders in the works. Yeah, 2024. Hey, I'm glad. What's it called? Enjoy, man. Like I really hope that the binders are up to your standards. Have you heard of the 1998 Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I have, yes. How do you see the pot collection cards moving once released? Do you see them going up? I really don't know, man. I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately, but yeah. Same. I want to buy them, but the shipping fees are killer. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really do too much, to be honest with you. I mean, usually what happens is if I find that the shipping is cheaper than $40, I refund the person the difference, and then if it's more than that, I just eat it. So that's like the best that I could do. But I found that for the most part, if you order 1 to 2 binders, it's around $40. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Gary's a member for 2 months. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you. Many congrats on another 1K, my man. Do you have something special in mind for the 20K milestone? So, so look out for sleeves. Okay, look out for some sleeves. Look out for so yeah. I really don't know. I'll probably do some like pretty big giveaway, like maybe a couple $100. But at the moment, it's quite a long way. Like my growth has slowed down. I'm gaining about maybe like 500 to 600 a month. So I still have like a couple of months ahead of me, unless another video like blows up or something. Is there a way to not spend that much for shipping? Okay, well, let me show you guys so that you can see my screen and maybe you can believe me. I don't try to charge for shipping. I'm not one of those cats, you know what I mean? Like somebody ordered from me today, they paid like multiple orders. I refunded the difference because I knew that I could ship all together, right? So let me just show you real quick. Let me find the address. Okay. So DE, what's DE? Germany. Okay, so I just recently shipped a binder to Germany, okay? And it cost $28, okay? So I refunded the guy $30, $12 difference from what he paid, right? I don't try to keep your money if I don't need it, right? So it's like that's kind of the way it is. So if somebody orders from Germany, most likely what would happen is you put in the order, you pay the $40. Once I go to check out, if it comes out like the other guy where it's $26 or $28, then I'll refund you the difference and you get that money back. So yeah. What was your best performing video so far? My collection video, obviously. That one is like that was kind of like the yeah, that was the best video that I've done so far. That one got like 300K. But the problem with my topics is that they are not the type to blow up, if that makes sense. Like it's very rare that you're gonna see educational videos about Yu-Gi-Oh kind of blow up unless they're documentary essay style. So yeah, it's very hard for me to grow. That's why you don't see me like completely pop off. Even though like the quality of my videos is very above average when it comes to like the Yu-Gi-Oh community, right? Do you think new structure decks are good investments? Stuff like Emperor of Darkness or Synchron Extreme? I'm not sure, to be honest. I really couldn't tell you because I don't have a crystal ball. Omar, have you seen ARS grading slabs? That's in the works. I'm working on a video right now. Where do you get the knowledge about collecting from? I spent a lot of time, man. Christian said, congrats, bro. Been following you since 5K subs. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you very much, man. What are the best sleeves for playing and best sleeves for the binders? Video coming soon. I'm working on it right now. Do you think they're going to continue the Masterpiece Series TCG with the Dark Magician, for example? I'm not sure. I really don't know. But if they do, that would be great for the original Blue Eyes. That would really pump the stock of that one. Are you collecting figurines at all? Ta-da! In terms of Yu-Gi-Oh figurines, probably not. The closest anime one that I have is that Dragon Ball Z statue. Actually, maybe I can show you it. Let me turn it real quick. Hold up. How do I do it? Yeah. All right, check this out. Do you see that? That's like the closest, what's it called? That's like the closest thing to anime statue that I've got, or figure. And this is a full resin piece. It's quite incredible, really. Like the electricity lights up, so do his eyes. But ain't nobody got time to go like do it right now. Yeah. It is pretty much the initiated. The initiated meeting the Kundalini serpent. That's what this. That's what Dragon Ball is about. But still, yeah. All right. That was a lot harder than it should have been, but still. How much is that DBZ statue worth? So it retailed for about 500 shipped, okay, but now it goes for around 1,000 shipped. Usually statues don't really go up in price too much, but I knew that this one would, just because it looks like an art piece, if that makes sense. It's not it doesn't look like just a massive figure, right? Do I own any prize cards? Yeah, just that one right there, as well as some Japanese prize cards. Video coming soon. What are your long-term thoughts about the 25th anniversary reprint boxes of LOB, MRL, etc.? It all depends on what they put in them. If they are just regular reprints, they're not going to be worth anything. Planning to make a video on faded or wavy glossy print? Probably not. I think that topic has been chewed to death, number one. Number two, I don't have too much to add. And number three, it's not really that big of a deal, in my opinion. Do I offer consignment? Yeah, I do offer consignment. If you are interested in selling something through me, you do have to send me the thing in order for me to list it, and I take care of the shipping. Okay, so I don't just list it on my eBay or something like that, and then you have it, and then if something happens, like, I'm screwed. So you do have to send it to me if you want me to take care of the consignment for you, and I would do that. Rami said, I appreciate, Rami-san. Rami-san. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you very much. So he asked, what are the 1998 Bandai Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Do you have any info? Are they rare? Could you do a video on them? So they are basically the license holder of Yu-Gi-Oh cards before Konami took over, and they have what's it called? Basically, like, it's just one set of cards, and I think it's like 50 or 60 cards, and then there's 3 promos. I'll do a video that's in depth on them. But all you really need to know is that only the 3 promos are really rare. The rest are not that rare. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. Like, they've been printed a lot, so yeah. Is Spellbinding Circle, First Ed, MRL worth selling or grading? I don't know what that means, man. Like, obviously, like, what's the condition like? You know, are you trying to flip it for money? Like, what are you trying to do with it? Do I accept Pokemon? Also, what are the rates? You're probably better off going with somebody else. Like, I don't know if I can get you the same premium as like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So, I like being honest with you and not just trying to grab your money. I'll tell you, you should probably check out ZNG. He has probably like the best rates if you have over $100, and if you have below $100, you might as well sell it yourself. That's my own opinion. One second, let me get water. I just reminded myself of the audio. This fridge reminded me of the audio. Pissed me off. $7 or higher, sell it raw. What are the best ritual ultimate cards to go after? Ruin, Queen of Oblivion. Demise, King of Armageddon. I think I have them here. So you want this lady right here, North Wind. Okay, that's one. Number two, you need this guy. You need the Ruin. And then you need Demise as well as Herald of Perfection. A friend of mine has a lot of vintage Yu-Gi-Oh cards in mint. Would you like me to connect you to him? Sure. Have him send me an email with a list of what he has. I have a Herald of Perfection PSA 10. Love it. Amazing, bro. That card is gorgeous. I love those Herald cards. Man, just want to say much love from Germany. Really appreciate your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hey man, random question. Do you own a double blister pack of Premium Pack 1 TCG? No, I do not. I do not own one. Made it to the lives. Welcome, Amadeus. Hit the like button, guys. Get the views up. We have 80 people watching. We only have 20 likes. Like show some love, guys. Like come on. It's the least you can do for me. Would you like to own one? I have one sitting around. Not really. Like I'm okay without it, but I appreciate the offer. Likes are free, boys. Remy said, anytime, brother, your videos are great. Keep up the awesome work. I saw PSAs grading them. That's why I ask. Interesting. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Like it really does mean a lot. I mean, thank you very much. Crispy AF. Likes are free, boys. For real. Oh yeah, Mistress Doriado. Austin said Mistress Doriado is a good ritual as well. What is the raw cost for near mint? I'm not sure, but I think I have an unlimited one, which the hollow foil is a little bit better than the first edition. The European one is going to cost you a lot because a lot of people simp for that card. So I would tell you, like, stick to North American. Do you have any OCG Volume 1 secrets? Just picked up a few. They are nice in that OG layout. First of all, shout out to Brandon for being a member of the channel for so long. But number two, what's it called? I mean, I've owned a couple of them, and I totally agree with you, bro. Like those Volume 1 cards, like even the commons, in my opinion, are some of the most collectible cards in the game. Like no joke. If you have that binder and you see like how big and fat that image is, it's so nice, man. They display so well in the binder, bro. Dork Majukun Grill. Okay. Dropped a DM on Discord about a few cards I was interested in buying. Not sure if you saw it. I don't answer DMs on Discord. You're going to have to email me, and you're going to have to give me your buy price. So if you want to buy something, you're going to have to tell me, hey, I'm buying this for this price. I'll tell you, hey, I got it, or no, I don't. But I appreciate you reaching out anyway. The reason I ask about the email thing is just so that I can look it up, right? Like this is something that a lot of people don't quite understand is that when you get a lot of messages, what happens is like it becomes very hard to filter, right? So if somebody's asking me, hey, I need a Jinzo, hey, I need a Dark Magician Girl, whatever, I'll be able to look that up in the email, and that will make me finding you a lot easier than if I on Messenger, for example, or Discord or whatever, I can't look it up. So that's why I asked for email. I have just bought the binder, $49 plus $40 shipping. All right, so let's see. What's it called? So David just picked up a Gardner binder. I'm gonna see the shipping cost real quick. All right, you guys want to see my screen? I'll show you. What the heck is this? Okay, so how do I do this? Give me a sec, I'm working on it. All right. Oh wait, actually, your address is gonna show. Actually, never mind. I can't show you this. My bad. Okay, but I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Okay. So let's see. Italian. 40 ounce. Okay, yeah. So shipping is like literally 36 bucks. Let me show you. How do I hide this? Okay, there. So you see that it's $37. So I would refund you $3. But that's literally like the cheapest option I have. I have nothing cheaper than that. So just so you guys see. Yeah, like if you're gonna order a lot, like, and the thing is that because the binders are stupid heavy, like they're gonna, if for example in the States, 2 binders is the same cost. So you might as well order 2 binders. It'll cost you the same thing. With international, it just depends. So yeah, but just so you guys can see, like I'm not I'm not making shit up here. But yeah, I figured I would be transparent about it. The 007 lens. What are your thoughts on Duelist Road piece of memory side? I love that box, and that box is stupid expensive now. That box is amazing, and the cards are so cheap. Where do I get your email? You can check the description. I have the email there, I think. If it's not, it's strictlysealedinc@gmail.com. I got some of the Ichiban Kuji items. They are cool. I got the cups and the gold flamed art. I want the Shikishis. I really want those. I wanted to do a video on them, but somebody already did, Bilingual Duelist, so I figured like whatever. I don't need to do it. Are any of your limited edition binders running low on stock? Actually, well, I only have one limited edition binder, but the let me see. I mean, I really can't tell you because the thing is, like, I sold some, and what happened is, like, I didn't update my Shopify inventory, so like I don't exactly know, but I'm down to about like 50 to 60 binders of each, and once these are gone, I will have no stock until the next batch, which is like months. So yeah. But I'm down to around 50. The carbon one I'm really low on, but the other ones, they're pretty much like all limited, to be honest with you, to like 200 pieces. It's just the carbon one I will not be reproducing. The other ones I might reproduce under Cardware brand. Yeah, carbon one is gone. Like carbon, once that's gone, it's gone. The carbon black at least. I might do carbon white in the future, or like carbon ghost as some of the patrons suggested, and that's pretty badass. But the carbon black with like the black exterior, black pages, that's done. Needed first edition stamps. I'm gonna actually get them. I'm gonna try and get them numbered. But I don't know if the factory will let me get away with that. They barely let me get away with how many colors I ordered. Any plans to have a USA hub? I feel really silly paying $20 shipping on a $50 binder. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm trying to get affiliated with Amazon. So I might be able to pull it off, and then go from there. So it's just I need some time. This is my first time doing anything like this, right? So I'm doing the best I can, and the thing is though, like I would not even be showing interest in the Amazon thing unless you guys were willing to like be silly and pay that $20 shipping, right? Like if you guys didn't support this project initially, I would not even be considering going with Amazon or anything like that, because I would have thought like nobody wants the product. You get what I mean? So I mean, it's you guys that really made even the idea that Amazon might happen. So I appreciate you guys, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because like for a second I actually thought like nobody would want them, right? And I'll be stuck with them, but it seems like you guys like them. So do you keep your binder stock in your house? Like, do you and your wife have to physically pack and mail? Yeah, we do pack and mail. So the first batch of binders that I sent out, what we would do is like we just put them in an envelope and we'd send them out, and that felt so cheap, bro. Like I could not stand shipping those things out. Remember, like I shared some stories on my IG, right, where it's like the binders in those. I was like, bro, like this looks so amateur. I could not deal with it. So what I did was I went to Uline. I ordered like perfect size boxes. I ordered like this machine that prints out like this gum tape that like once it gets wet it sticks on cardboard, and now like the binders look a lot more professional, like in terms of the packaging. The four I got were literally taped together. Like that's what it was in the beginning. Like it was literally like hands on the ground, feet on the ground, like, you know, bootstrapped, trying to get it to work. And then yeah, the second batch I started like not realizing that I kind of knew in the very beginning. It's just I wasn't sure that there would be enough demand, and I was really worried that the product will flop. So I was kind of like trying to have as much margin as possible. But after like I saw like so many people order, I was like, these guys want it, right? So I was like, all right, whatever, let me just put more money into it. And I ordered that machine. The machine is like $800, bro. Like the thing that tapes the brown tape. Yeah. So And then for the next binders, what I'm going to be doing is like literally like like iPhone boxes where it's like thick as a brick. Yeah, it's going to be like that. So yeah, they're going to be, I'm trying to up the game the more. Yeah, but like I wanted to make sure that the initial product was so good that even the people who initially supported and backed the project, they were still getting something that is, I would consider, really high quality. So like the next batches, that as people order more, they're still gonna get the same quality binder. They might just get like more perks with like the box or whatever, you know what I mean? But the key thing is that the binder itself is fantastic. Could you recommend a product that protects sealed promos? I want to send the ideas to PSA to get it graded as a sealed card, but I think card saver could damage the card. I use this, guys. So you'll find these on my website. I think they might have sold out, to be honest with you, but I use these. So if you guys want, I can put up a pre-order, and if you guys like pre-order them from the thing, I will bring in more. But this is what I use right now. It's like a hard plastic shell. I use it for all of my promos. It fits from 1 card to 3 cards. It also fits booster packs, and like look at that, the card like stays. It's not like it's wobbling around or anything like that. And then it's recessed, so what happens is like the card doesn't get the pressure marks from this thingy right here. It's kind of expensive. They go for around like $5 plus shipping each. But I mean, when you have like expensive promos, it might be worth it. If you have rare promos, it might be worth it. Would I put like some shitty like $5 Tim promo in this? Probably not. But you know, when you have like $150 promo, $200 promo, it might be worthwhile to, you know, bite the bullet and grab one of these. So yeah, this is the product itself. It's solid too. Like there's no bending that's gonna happen or anything like that. It's really nice in my opinion. I have a PSA 10 Dark Magician from Bandai 1998, so I was wondering if it was worth anything since it's Pop 7. Now, I'm not sure about the value, but what you can do is I want you to flip it on the back and take a look at the code at the bottom. Does it say 1998 or does it say 1999? Because the 1998 is the first edition printing of those cards. Not a lot of people know about that. Wes just bought a binder. I appreciate you, Wes. Thank you very much, man. Hey, Strictly, I was wondering, if I was to get back into collecting vintage Yu-Gi-Oh cards without worrying too much if it's minty or not, would going Japanese cards be a cheaper alternative? It would be a great alternative for GX era. Okay, for Duel Monsters, you're going to be looking at around the same, because Duel Monsters, the original Series 1 era, is very expensive. Do you ever go to card shows? I want to implement that into my routine. I want to, what's it called? I want to do like some vlogs for YouTube. I also want to go there and like set up a booth maybe or something like that. But I just want a little bit more products in the product line before I do that, so I don't look like just some guy. Like, I don't know, like, okay, like if you've ever seen like those graded slabs protectors, the ones that go around the slab, like to me, like that's, for me to set up a booth for that, it's like, I feel like I'm one of those, like, you know, fake companies that are just trying to make something out of nothing. So I kind of want a little bit more products and a little bit more of a streamlined product line, if that makes sense, before I go into card booths and I get a booth, and before I go to card shows and I get a booth. You know what I mean? Like, so it looks like a real company, not just some like some guy that's like working from home. You know what I mean? If it exists, first edition booster box of TDGS. Or Crossroads of Chaos, that box would be the rarest in the hobby. It would be one of the rarest, sure. Dark Neos is my favorite card. What's the price of PSA 10 Ultra? Like $200 to $300 probably. Thank you. Thank you. Would be great if you offer them again. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll open them for pre-order, and then depending on how much you guys order, I'll bring some in. Because they're exclusive in Japan. They're quite annoying to get. You should sign every binder. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't sign things. Like, because I'm just a regular person like you guys. No need for signature. Will you be in Ruxin 34's Guess the Price videos as a guest? Would be very interesting to see you there. I mean, if he invites me, sure. But usually when people do this kind of things, they usually invite like higher caliber. I'm still considered like kind of a scrub in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I'm a low level YouTuber, Yugi tuber, or whatever you want to call it. First edition TDGS exists in German. Does it? Which company should you choose to grade? Probably go with PSA or CGC. Do not go with BGS. You might be low sub against some of them, but man, your content is top notch and super high quality. I appreciate it, Sato. Thank you very much. Is there any premium for original unlimited over legendary collection reprints? If so, by how much percentage? Quite a big percentage. Like, people really frown on reprints. Don't want no scrub. Pretty much. I don't agree. Smaller on YouTube. Hey, Rami-sama, like, you don't have to keep donating. Don't worry, I'm gonna read your stuff. Like, you don't have to keep super chatting. I appreciate it though. Thank you very much. I checked and it did say Bandai 1998 on the back of the card at the bottom. That's awesome. Then you have a first edition printing of that card. There's two types. There's ones that say 1999 as well. You're not a scrub, dude. You're one of the biggest Yu-Gi tubers I know, or at least one of the most expensive collections. Yeah, I mean, I have a big collection, but I'm not a big Yu-Gi tuber, right? Like, you should always drink water being seated. There's a hadith that says it is better for someone to vomit than drink standing. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. Which travel destinations do you want to visit in the future? I'm hoping to visit Japan, because I really want to do a series there where I hunt some cards. And then the second thing I want to do is I think it's Malaysia or Vietnam or something like that. There's one of these places that has this like incredible card store, okay? Like, it's like unbelievable, and I want to do a really high-end blog there. So yeah. I love the channel. It's only 20 bucks at the end of the day. Congrats on the subscribers, bro. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support, man. Thank you very, very much. When it comes to collections, you're by far the best I know, but also huge knowledge and motivation to make excellent videos. Thank you, man. Thank you. I try my best to put out quality that I feel very proud of. In terms of old school era, I think you, vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, old school expert, top for OG Yu-Gi-Oh. I think most of us stopped after. There's a lot of people, bro. Like there's shout out to Schlost. His collection is pretty incredible. Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh's collection is far bigger than mine. Like his collection is way, way, way bigger in terms of cards. One sec. And what's it called? I highly recommend you guys check out his channel, Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, Vintage Space Yu-Gi-Oh. His collection is ridiculous, okay? And he's an actual collector. Like that guy, he's one of those people where it's like when you sell him a card he needs, he's like the final owner, if that makes sense. Schlost is really good too. Shout out to him. Bilingual Duelist, if you're interested in Japanese product or Japanese stuff. Yeah. Kanye West, aka Thug Noodles. Thug Noodles left YouTube, bro. Like I really like that guy. That guy's one of the nicest guys you'll see in the hobby, no joke. But he just doesn't upload too much anymore. You hunting for cards in Japan would be awesome. Yeah, I think that would be amazing. Imagine like going hunting for OCG alties. Ooh. No budget OCG alti hunting. The biggest write-off in Yu-Gi-Oh history. Any plans for more Strictly accessories like a 12 pocket? Yes, so 12 pocket, 4 pocket, 9 pocket are all coming 2024. And what's it called? The only problem with 12 pocket is, if you guys know my binders, like those of you who have them, they're wider, right? Because of that extra spine. So if I was to make it like 12 pocket, it would literally be so massive. Like, let me show you, actually. Actually, I don't have it here with me. But yeah, I also want to do a top loader binder. I'm thinking of some designs on how I can do a PSA card binder. Overall thoughts on Asian English alties and new bilingual duelists would be up your alley. I really like what's it called? I really like what's it called? Asian English alties. I think they're great, to be honest with you. Really nothing wrong with them. I think it's literally perfect. The perfect card. Do you think Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh would be interested in my Dark Magician since it's from 1998? Probably not. He doesn't collect like OCG. He doesn't like Japanese. Got your red binder in, fam. Really enjoy it. You got the red one in. That's like my least favorite. Is the extra spine on your binder so the cards bend less? Yes, it's so that, like, you know, when you open it up, they don't do this thing, right? They lay a little bit more flat. I love the Yu-Gi tubers that mainly just make videos on collecting, grading, rather than the new shows / dueling they keep coming out with. It's too much to keep up with. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely tapping into the collector market. Like this, it didn't really exist, man. Like everybody that enters YouTube, it's like just pack openings, bro. Like I don't know. I'm personally like more interested in like history and stuff like that than Yeah. Remy said, all good. I'm just glad I got a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh history though. Congrats, bro. By the way, do you think the DMG Lost Art will go up in price? I really like DMG Lost Art. If you're on my Patreon, I always raved. I said this card is really, really nice and has so much potential. Oh, and speaking of Patreon, I told my patrons, I was like, go pick up Elemental Hero Prism. Okay? Go pick it up. I was buying those for like $5 to $6 for every single copy, and now they shot up to like $20, $30, $40, $50. I'm popping off, bro. Like, I've been selling them like crazy. It's been a payday. Your glass video made me drink the Kool-Aid. Hey, I'm glad. I gotta redo that one in this like new style. I would like to see a video on the GB7 variant of Dragon Master Knight. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on all of those. All those video game promos have ultra rare variants, like the DMG, like all of them. They have that. I think the black with red inside and the blue with white are the best. Yeah, I agree with that. And I think the blue. The only thing I didn't like about the blue and the red one was because of the production process. What happened was I could not get leather interior. I had to use the same material from the outside on the inside. And it kind of ruined the whole theme of it. I wanted that leather interior, and that's the only thing that bothered me about the blue one. The red one, I thought the red would be a lot darker. That was the main thing. Like, yeah, that's kind of the thing that bothered me about those. But otherwise, I really like all of them. Thoughts on a video about the YDB1 cards, Blizzard Dragon, hard AF to find. I already made one. It's like one of the first videos I made in my channel. Do you consider yourself to be agnostic? I think I'm not agnostic as in I'm looking for a creator. Like the way that people use agnostic today is that, oh, I want a religion, but I don't know which religion to choose. You know what I mean? I would consider myself more like I know. I would consider myself knowledgeable of what the creator intended for mankind, if that makes sense. So I have my own idea of what the creator is, and it doesn't really align with most religions. Red with white pages would be so nice. Yeah, that's the one with like the black, red, white in the inside. Did you watch the Penguin Yu-Gi-Oh collection video? IMO, pretty impressive. Very impressive. I told you, that guy's crazy. But that guy's rich, right? So it's a little bit easier to to be able to do what you do, right? Great quality videos, dude. Vintage collection is crazy. Yours and Collector Mania too. Collector Mania, yeah. He has one card that a lot of people want, but everything else. But again, I don't really understand the BGS 10 hype. I'm not really about that. Anyway, I can join in on your box break from the UK. Yeah, is it not working? If it's not working, I'll shoot me an email and I'll get it up and running. Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for reminding me. We are going to box break Shining Darkness, okay? Yeah, if you guys are interested, this came out of a case. Ghost has not been pulled yet, so very good chance. No, I don't want to say very good chance. You still have a chance. StrictlySealedinc@gmail.com. Just as a reminder, to be like, hey, dude, like, activate international shipping. I appreciate it, Tom. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's like 1 for 40, 2 for 35, and then 3 for 30. Chase card for this is the cover card Ultimate Rare. And I believe, wait, is Herald of Perfection in this? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, it is. So Herald of Perfection is in this. And then there's also one of my favorite cards called Chaos Goddess. Man, that card is so nice. Chaos Goddess is so nice. Elliot Johnson. Yo, shout out to Elliot Johnson. You know what this guy did for me? So I sent out a package for him and I accidentally put in an extra binder, okay? What this dude did was he literally advertised it in the Australian groups and he was able to sell it on my behalf and he paid me out. Like, bro, shout out to you, man. Thank you very much, Elliot. Like, honestly, thank you very, very much. Like, this is what I'm talking about where, bro, the community is just something that's like, not just the Yu-Gi-Oh, like people in general. They are naturally good people. Like, thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate your help. Thank you, honestly. From the bottom of my heart, man. Would you want an OCG First Ed Dark Magician LOB in mint condition? You mean LOB like the reprint LOB? Like LB? Rituals binder coming soon. There's not enough of them, man. Like, I actually was collecting them, like I showed you guys, but I ended up just grading them because I realized, like, what is this? It's one page of rituals. We're not all degenerates out here. Absolutely. I think people as a whole are not degenerates. I think most people are really good people. Happy to help, bro. Thank you. All the best. Thank you, Elliot. Since 2023, there is a new law in Germany that says if you sell over 2,000 euro a year, then you have to pay taxes on it. It kind of ruins the hobby for me. Would you keep collecting under this circumstance? Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when the slaves when the slaves when the enslaver wants more money, they will ask for it. So it's just yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into it too much, but this is the repercussion of living in a slave country. And the only way you can fix this is by not abiding to it. That's all I can say about that, okay? I'm having a hard time finding pre-orders for 20 Legendary Collection 25th anniversary. I'm working on my collection more than playing. Albert, check this link right here. You will not find a cheaper 25th anniversary Legendary Collection than this website right here. It's tax-free. Yeah, it's tax-free, free shipping, and you get 5% off. How do you like that dexterity? Shh, don't say that. The CRA are listening. Fuck them. It says sold out. Oh, it's sold out. What's it called? Then just wait a couple of days. I think they're gonna be restocking soon. For the box break, you said 3 packs 30. No, not 3 packs $30. What's it called? Hold on. Let me check. Let me do the calculations. I paid $7.50 for the box. Divided by 24. Okay. That's $31. And then there's fees. So it's like, let's just say a couple dollars on top. Yeah, I think 35. 35 is the cheapest I can go before like I start losing money. So if you guys want to if you guys want to purchase, do a box break together, $35 if you order 1 to 2 packs. SS, what is the difference between Dark Magician collectors and Blue Eyes collectors? Blue Eyes collectors are more in your face. Dark Magician collectors are more closeted. Do you prefer to buy graded or grade your own? I prefer to buy graded and crack. No, I'm just joking. I haven't really been buying too many slabs, to be honest with you. I've kind of been stepping out of the whole slab game. I don't like the inconsistencies. The way that View Remix, if you want to check prices, you got to go eBay sold listings. That's the best way to go. I can't really tell you the price because I don't know. And in terms of if I want it, I'm not interested. So it's not for me, man. Thank you, though. It says $3.99. If you add 2 to your cart, it'll drop it to $34.99. It'll give you like $5 off of each. Like the discount is applied when you add them to cart. The box break is today. No, it's not today. I only have like maybe like 5 or 6 packs sold. So yo, every day I just come to my Hulk and I just pet him like this. This is literally the best thing I ever found. Oh, my baby. This is literally my baby. My baby. Way to buy packs from the box break. Here, let me send. Near mint on TCG player is equivalent to what grade? PSA 7 to 8. I tried to buy from Whatnot sellers and they always say it's gem mint, but you get them. Well, that's because you're buying from Whatnot, bro. The only time you buy is from either like an actual collector or you buy from eBay. Isn't the gray Hulk the Down syndrome Hulk? I mean, if you want to look at it like that, sure, yeah. I mean, it has a Frankenstein look, sure. Do I have any First Ed Black Rose or Stardust Dragon in Ghost Ultimate Rare up for sale? No, the last one was just recently purchased by somebody. Thoughts on Digimon Ghost Rares? I don't know what you're talking about. Could you link me? Bro, I need to sit. I'm gassed. Wow. Ooh. Okay, let me tilt this down so I don't look like a child. Okay, how do I do this? I know what we can do. Do this. All right. Since you're not a red binder fan, I'm ordering some different colors. I highly recommend the Moonlight or the Walnut. But if you want black pages, because it seems, you know what it seems like to me? A lot of the player base, people who keep up with the game and stuff like that, they always seem to enjoy the black binders, while collectors, they enjoy the red ones, the white pages. One sec, fixing up the view right now. That was tough. All right, there you go. We're good. $15 shipping for box break. Why is it $15? Should be like $7 or $8, man. This stupid Shopify, man, it's actually pissing me off with this shipping. Any speculation on 25th anniversary DCR packs? Those are the only ones that are not getting a whole booster box reprint. No speculation. I just hope that if they do something like Starlight Rares or Quarter Century Rares of OG cards, I would be picking up boxes at that point then. Alright, ordered a Moonlight and 2 Carbon Black. How do you feel about Royal Rares? What the hell's Royal Rares? Is that the one from like the, what is it called? The Noble Knights or whatever? If that's what you're talking about, I think it looks like shit. I don't even know how many booster boxes. 12. It's a Master Duel. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I really don't know what you're talking about. I don't play games, bro. Like, for me, I get like this kind. So personally, growing up, I was the type where I felt like I was kind of like if I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm very unaccomplished, if that makes sense. So for me, I have to do things, and whenever I play games, I just feel so vegetated, if that makes sense. Where I feel like, what the hell is the point of my existence? So I don't really play games, to be honest with you. That site has good prices. Thank you, sealed. Thank you, bro. Yeah, honestly, check them out, guys. Do you have to use Shopify if they charge so much? I have to use Shopify because all of my inventory is on that, so it's like very annoying. But let me check something real quick. I don't know why it's charging you. Hold on. Okay, try now. Now it should be 6 to. Now it should actually open even international. So if you're. I got first edition Dark Crisis Blister auction recently for $75. Is that steal or did I get robbed? I think it's pretty much about this. I think it's like market price. I think it's not bad. I don't think it's good. Turns off game. I mean, bro, like all power to anybody that whatever they want to do, but I just personally like I just start like getting really aggravated with myself. It's like because like I played League a lot when I was younger, right? And it's like people who are really good at League, Master Plus, okay. I mean, all power to them. These guys are gifted, but like I'm just some scrub in gold. You know what I mean? It's like, why am I even playing this? I'm clearly not good enough. So like, let me just get out of here. What did you do before Bitcoin? Before I found Bitcoin and I put all my money in Bitcoin, I had my money in gold. And before then, I had my money in the bank, but that was before I learned about the banking system. All right, stick with me. Stick with me, Austin. I'm gonna fix it. How do I do this? All right, done. Mentioned Asian Yensation Tony to you the other day. Best price card collection I've ever seen. I would love to have that guy on. That guy is incredible, bro. That guy's insane. I also I also mentioned unpacking a Starlight Super Poly on your 25th anniversary bid, and I ended up getting another one from another random box from the same store. That's madness. How much did I sell my CGC 9.5 SDK Blue Eyes for? 4.5. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I think he's I think he's incredibly intelligent, and knows what he's doing. It's a shame what happened to him, especially since there was no proof. Do you still have several Magic Formula PSA 10? Yeah, I do, yeah. What's the most affordable top 8 Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now, bro? Bro, I have no idea, man. Bro, if you go to my comments, okay? If you go to my comments and you see how much times people flame me for not knowing about the game. Like some guy was like, it really mind boggles me that you don't even spend an effort to understand the game. Well, bro, I don't care about the game. I'm not interested in the game. I'm not interested in even playing the game. So it's like, stop trying to tell me what to do. If you're so interested, make your own content. Like trying to tell me how to do my stuff, man. Imagine the audacity. Like I put out free content, okay? Free content for these people, and this guy was like telling me what to put out. Like, give me a break. Get the hell out of here. Timo man's like, joke. My bad, triggered me. Collector Mania and Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh have Magic Formula 10s as well. Yeah, they do. I think Collector Mania got his from the PWCC auction that happened like a few months back. Tempt him with your Emperor of Lightning since he has Lorelli and Skuna. Would be awesome if an interview is arranged. Yeah, for real. I definitely want to, man. I think he's one of my biggest inspirations when I first started. Because he's been collecting way longer than I have. What's your favorite card, regardless of collector value, just your favorite card in general? Well, for me, if you were going to say like card art, I'll probably say Summoned Skull. If you were to say like, overall collector appreciation, overall like the history and lore, probably say Magic Formula or Blizzard Dragon. So it's like different, right? Like every card has its own thing. Dark Magician Girl, like I like Dark Magician Girl. I like Chaos Goddess. I like Ritual Altis. Like I like different things, right? Any chance you can get Old School Expert? I am working on that. I'm working on that. I would love to have him on too. Do you think the 25th anniversary booster box will jump $8 to $100 a box upon release? Do you think sitting on them for 5 years is a decent investment? I think 5 years, I think they'll be okay, yeah. I could see those being $150 boxes. Try to pick 10 cards from your personal collection and show. So I can't show you because like the camera will have to go up here and it's annoying. But I would definitely say, someone said, social stuff said, Ruxin opening FOTB box, first ed box right now, rip. All right, guess who sent him that? For Summoned Skull, do you like the anniversary art? No. For the anniversary art, I like Buster Blader, and I really like the Blue Eyes. You're about to lose a lot of your chat to Ruxin right now, probably. But they'll be back. Do you have sealed YAP packs? Yeah, I have like I think I have like 8 or 9 of them. Will the 25th anniversary reprints have new or old card layouts? Really no idea, honestly. I'm honestly not sure. Celtic Guardian anniversary is nice too. I really like that one too. I agree with you. You should react live to his live Inception. Actually, can I do that? Will I get like banned or something? Have you ever watched any of the Galactic God Yu-Gi-Oh channel before? I have not. If you want to link me, you can do that. I'll take a look. Legendary Fisherman and Chaos Command Magician were my favorite art. The problem with Legendary Fisherman is that they have a freaking ball on his spear, right? Like, they ruined it. Should we pre-order 25th, or you think it's waiting a month is best? I honestly don't know. I think, me personally, with the way that the economy is working right now, I'm not pre-ordering, okay? But if they do decide to throw in like a Starlight Rare in there, I might regret it, but I'm willing to take those chances because I would rather just spend my capital somewhere else. But if somebody else has like only like $75 or something like that, I would say picking up a booster box is not a bad gamble, especially if you don't plan on opening it. If you plan on opening it, you're just wasting your money. Do you think heroes are overrated in general? Interested to hear a DM fan's opinion. I don't think they're overrated. I think they're a great archetype. The reason I say that is because they're well done together. I think they only made a few mistakes, like for example, like not giving us every hero as an ultimate rare. Like for example, Darkbright did get an ultimate rare. Which ones did not get ultimate rare? Like Divine Neos, for example. Like a lot, I don't remember which ones. There's some that I remember got secret rares instead of ultis. I think that was the only mistake. But otherwise, the fact that they all came out in the same era is really good in my opinion, and really makes them fit together. Plasma Vice, yeah, Plasma Vice. That one did not get. That one definitely deserved an ulti. I think Plasma Vice was an ulti in the OCG. Do you think traditional Chinese cards are all collectible? Not to me, no. I would not collect them. If you have not clicked the like button, hit the like button, guys, so that we get like equal amounts at least. Why do you think we haven't seen GX boxes reprinted yet? I think it's because Konami knows where the money is at, and the money is with Duel Monster collectors. They are not with GX collectors. Would you ever try to buy and sell sports cards or other TCG cards besides Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon? So the problem that I have with sports is that there are multiple producers. So that to me is a very big problem, because although there's more competition, you have a hard time distinguishing what is the first of the first, and you also have a hard time distinguishing what is the best of the best. I'm not really a big fan of that. I don't like the fact that Topps, like for example, if the NBA was the only one producing NBA cards, I'll be a lot more intrigued. That's number one. And then the number two, the main other problem that I have with collecting real people cards is that I don't collect the cards because someone is associated to it. You understand? I collect the cards because I wanted the cards when I was a child. You know what I mean? I wanted the cards when I was a kid. And those cards are nostalgic to me. I watched the TV show. That's the main reason I collect. I don't really care about Kazuki Takahashi or Konami CEO or anybody, like any real life person that is associated with the cards, like for example LeBron or Curry or Wayne Gretzky or whatever. I'm not interested in collecting people. You understand? I like collecting the art, and that's why I'm a big enthusiast on the artwork and the history of these things. I'm not as interested in like, I don't know, like who drew the thing, for example, right? So to me, to me, that's why I collect, right? Like I'm not interested in collecting people. I'm not interested in having a picture of another man literally on my card. Like I'm not like this is not I'm not infatuated with Curry or LeBron or any of these guys enough to have a picture of them. Like I don't even have a picture of them on my wall, right? I like the fact that the fictitious characters to me makes more sense because they are they have works of arts, if that makes sense, to them. Do you think it's worth buying the metal Blue Eyes card 1,000 copies as a long term investment? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't have a crystal ball, but I sold mine. Do you think when GX era people get older and get more money, the market will go up then, or would all the interest stay with the original DM? I do think that the GX generation is. I mean, to be honest with you, okay, the GX generation as well as the Yu-Gi-Oh generation is still quite young. When I say Yu-Gi-Oh, I mean Duel Monsters. Uh, like for example, let's just say it came out in 2002, which it did. The I'm I'm personally 28 right now. Okay, money starts to enter the hobby. I'm quite lucky because like I was able to optimize myself a little bit, but a lot of people, their money really starts, at 30, 35, right? And I mean, not as, I mean, even if you're born in 1990, okay, you're still not at that at the age of 35 yet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of that's kind of like I think everybody's still young for Yu-Gi-Oh. I think Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of potential in the future. Yeah, I just turned 28. Why? How old are you, bro? There's so many cooler sports things to collect, like jerseys or championship rings. Yeah, I think championship ring collecting is bad fucking ass, bro. I think it's so sick. It's like that. It's like that really famous saying where, dark magician can't sprain his ankle, right? He can't tear an ACL. Someone's skull can't. Someone's skull can't tear his Achilles. Hey, good morning, Slays. Thanks for being a member of the channel. Not looking forward to be 30. I mean, you would look forward to it if you had enough goals that you need to accomplish that will take enough time for you to get to 30. If you don't have these goals, then you're gonna dread heading to 30. But when you have these goals that you need to set up, and it's inevitable that it takes you 5 to 10 years to get, right? You're gonna need to wait until you're 30, and you should be excited for it. That's kind of how you have to think about it. Coffee Lab, yeah, I agree with I agree with your estimation. Plus, athletes' cards tank in value when they play bad or get in trouble with the law. It's so stupid. Yeah, like that aspect right there, that's literally gambling. You're just gambling on whether this guy does well or not. What is the difference between buying a card hoping that this guy does well and literally betting on a game that they win. Like, it's literally the exact same thing. Like, let's not kid ourselves, okay? Spanish printing is worth nothing. Is it me, or did PSA 9 prices of some cards fall off a cliff? Trihorn, Injection, Lily, Toon, Blue Eyes, Jinzo, 1K, etc. Yeah, I mean, they did. Because PSA 9s are easy. Wow, didn't know if they don't do well, it affects value. It literally tanks them, like, no joke. Like, if they flop, like, Ja Morant's cards are literally flopping right now. Everyone born after the 2000s is basically a GX/5D's baby because of the show. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely categorized in the early 2000s age range. I bought the Kisaro binder from you, and it was the best binder ever. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Smiley. The only thing that I can see stopping like the future generation is not really the card game itself. It's more of the economic situation. Like, I don't really see a bright future ahead for society or the economy. So because of this, I also, although I have hopes of the future, at the same time I also am cautious and I don't over leverage or overextend myself. Would you ever do custom binders if you had the time for that? Maybe for myself, maybe not for somebody else. Favorite movie of all time? I don't know what my favorite movie of all time is. I'd probably say I really like Planet of the Apes, the new trilogy that came out, and even the originals. I really like the originals too. I like Matrix 1. I really like, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. What's I really like Captain America Winter Soldier. I really like Captain America in that film. It's very it goes right along with my ideologies, if that makes sense. I very much like Captain America Winter Soldier. Do you have much of a position in Pokemon and other TCGs, or is it mainly Yu-Gi-Oh? My main position is just Yu-Gi-Oh! I have some Pokemon stuff, but mostly video games, not as much cards. Is it true that Cyber Harpy Lady from Retro Pack is the rarest secret rare in the game? Probably. Star Wars 789. Really? I heard they got really bad feedback. Have you ever seen the movie Soul by Pixar? It's amazing. Soul is a very interesting film. It's a very, very interesting film. Very esoteric by nature. And it's very interesting that they chose like a person of color for that film. Would have thought Magic Formula or Necroface for Rare Secret. I mean, those pop up a little bit more than Cyber Harpy, but I would definitely say people put those on the same level as. The problem with Cyber Harpy Lady is that it's region exclusive. In terms of just organic rarity, Magic Formula is probably the rarest. Like those 5 glass secrets. Yeah, you mentioned about the CG elements in the Winter Soldier movie outdoing all the other Marvel movies that came after. Absolutely, bro. Like the films, the effects in Winter Soldier, unbelievable, bro. Like I still think about the time where he cut the elevator thing. It stopped. He beat everybody up in the elevator. And then when he couldn't get out, he literally jumped right out. That is the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, that is so badass. Like, how'd they even think of this? And the guy's like, are you kidding me? Winter Soldier is just so insane, man. That film, like I really liked Iron Man 1, but Winter Soldier, like when I finished that, I was like, bro, like that is literally one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Like it was just so mind-boggling. I was not even into movie reviews or anything like that at the time. I was just about just watching films, right? And then after I watched that, I was like, bro, like that was kind of breathtaking, man. Do you think BGS and CGC will flip market share? CGC just seems so much nicer in every way. I BGS has zero chance. BGS has would be lucky if they stay alive another decade. CGC, in my opinion, CGC, in my opinion, has a very good chance. However, from just looking at market data, it is with a heavy heart that I have to say that I don't think anything will beat PSA. And if they do get their cases right, oh my goodness, say goodbye to every other company. Winter Soldier is definitely my favorite Marvel movie. Yep, it's mine too. Have you seen any of the recent Marvel things? No, I have not. Ever since it was basically like, ever since became Marvel Superwomen. Pretty much Ant-Man became a woman. Thor became a woman. Freaking Hulk became a woman. Captain America became a woman. Iron Man became a little girl. Black Panther's a woman. It's like literally every single one of those. uh, Two jokes, man. PSA cases are the only thing that makes me hesitate. The pricing too, yeah. They're doing Thor so dirty, bro. They turned Thor, one of the most masculine alpha males, to literally this sissy. Best TV show. Um, Best TV show. Probably I really like The Office. I love The Office. I thought there's literally no show that did as good of a job as The Office in terms of beginning to end, aside from like Breaking Bad, Sopranos. Yeah. DC needs to take a note from their animated. I totally agree, bro. The animated DC movies are so incredible, bro. If you guys ever I don't know, I might, this might be like past your age, but if you guys have watched Batman the animated series, or if you watched Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, bro, go watch that film. You're gonna be like, how is this, like, I don't know when it came out, 1999, like, it's incredible. One of the best films I've ever seen. Like, it's so amazingly done. Like, bro, Justice League is like one of the best cartoons like they could ever do. Even Teen Titans, bro. Like Teen Titans was so well done. I mean, it's kind of shaky in the beginning, but like the reason I know this is because I rewatched some of them just for nostalgia purposes. But bro, like I don't know. I really love those old DC shows, man. Did you enjoy Robert Pattinson's Batman? I really liked. Okay, there are some couple like cliches where it's like they're like, I don't know, they said some BS about, oh, the white man privilege or that kind of took me out. But what I really liked about the Batman is the cinematography. There were some scenes in there where it's like, for example, like when they were lighting up that when that red flare. If you know what I'm talking about, there was some red flare that they were. I mean, that cinematography was gorgeous, man. They did an incredible job on that. I really liked it. I thought they did a great job on the Batman in terms of cinematography. You can come in, it's fine. I'm just in a live. You guys can come in, it's cool.
Oh, are you recording?
No, I'm just in a live.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So, yeah, I think the Batman was shot really well. Story was decent. I wasn't like super captivated, but I just thought the cinematography was amazing. I enjoyed the detective aspect. Yeah, it's very true to detect like the original Batman, right? Like the what he was like before. Did you enjoy Avatar 2: Way of Water? I thought it was decent. I thought it was decent. It was not one of those show. It was not one of those films that you can like watch over and over again. If that makes sense. That's what I thought about Way of Water. Mind you, the old X-Men series was really good. Absolutely, bro. The original X-Men series. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Best opening ever. Like no joke, literally best opening ever. Have you seen The Last of Us? I have not. No, not yet. Even the Spider-Man animated series was really solid. The only issue with that one was like the budget was so low. If you ever get to rewatch that old one, it's like you'd see Spider-Man like fighting somebody, and then during that fight scene, they'd use some animation from an older episode, and then like they'll be fighting in a school, but all of a sudden he's like jumping off of like a laboratory factory or whatever.
Just trying to produce some excess.
Yeah, Justice League Unlimited though was amazing. One of the best animated TV shows I've ever seen. I remember this one scene where it was where it might be Superman animated series. I don't quite remember, but where Darkseid comes into to Earth, and Superman has like this soliloquy that he goes off about, where he was like, where he's like, I have to hold back with every single person that I fight. If I do anything, I'm gonna either break it or whatever. But you can handle it, can't you, Darkseid? And then he just goes wailing on him. So badass. Check that scene out. It's actually so sick. I picked up a near mint Alti Stardust. I cannot hope to get a Ghost, but I'm happy to own an Alti. I have a HP Unlim Ghost card. It's gorgeous. You think Dragon Shield sleeves are okay to store cards? I have not seen. I have not used Dragon Shield things. I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anime. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I really liked were the 4 Kids one. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. That is like the TMNT that I grew up on. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's the opening song. Do you think that Stardust and Black Rose Dragon and Starlight are a good investment? I'm not sure, bro. I don't have a crystal ball, man. I told you. One more test frame cards. Do you have any? If so, what's good value on them? I have no idea, bro. I have a hollow one, but I don't know the value. You're gonna have to look on eBay, honestly. But you have balls, just not crystal. For real, yeah. Do I remember the Batman? I actually don't. For me, I stopped after animated series. I watched Batman Beyond, and that was it. Do you think Konami should have added Starlight Rares into their Legendary Collection reprints? I feel like they just left free money on the table. What do you mean? They are doing that. They are doing Starlight Rares. Do you like stand-up comedy? I don't watch too much, but I'm not against it. Did you ever get into watching Young Justice? I did watch Young Justice is one of the better products, better animated series products that I've seen in recent years. I heard they renewed like for a few seasons. How rare is Euro DOD? What's DOD? Recently sold for 120. I feel like I found some cheaper. How tiring is it to be asked speculative questions about future prices or whether a card should be graded consistently? Bro, you have no idea, man. If I could just show you my DMs, it's literally always like this. Hey, man, should I grade this? Should I grade this? I'm like, what do you want me to say, man? Oh, Dawn of Destiny promo pack. Oh, sorry, what did you say? Let me reread. How rare is Euro DOD? Two recently sold for 128. It's decently rare. I sold one like maybe a year ago to Steve Maverick. You guys know him from Instagram. If you guys are in the community, he bought it for $100. It's pretty rare. Um, it's definitely cool. I definitely think it's a cool pack to own. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean that's as far as that goes. I wouldn't pay more than $100 for it though. Any Samurai Jack boys? Yeah, I loved Samurai Jack, bro. Samurai Jack had one of the coolest opening theme songs ever, bro. Gotta listen to that right now. She brought back some memories. I love Samurai Jack. That show was a masterpiece.
Long ago in a samurai. Now the
So sick. Holy, so nostalgic, bro. So nostalgic to me. Do you only collect Yu-Gi-Oh? I also collect figures. You can see here. What's your favorite Fate character? Is it Reed? Mine are Ilya, John, and Arturia. My favorite Fate character. I definitely. Uh, I like the bad luck. I like the bad luck guy. I like Lancer. Pretty much, I like Lancer in both. What's it called? Fate Zero as well as Fate Stay Night. I always liked Lancer. I always thought he was like such a badass. He's so cool. Bro, I have the Danny Phantom song memorized. I serenade my wife with it. Gilgamesh just for being a diva. Yeah, Gilgamesh is badass too. Have you seen any of the Yu-Gi-Oh figures? What kind of quality are we looking at? If you have, so you, I think you guys would like the Kotobukiya god cards, the gods. Those look really well made, especially what's his face, Obelisk, because Obelisk doesn't have seam lines, right? Like Slifer, he has seam lines. Same with Raw. Obelisk doesn't have that. Do you think Adidas Dark Magician will continue to hold such high prices for PSA 10? No, I think it will level off at $500 to $700 for PSA 10. Who cares? Got it. Was thinking about Obelisk anyways. Yeah, and if I was you, I'll pick up the limited edition one, not the, even if you have to pay a little bit more. The reason is because Kotobukiya is notorious for re-releasing. So when the Obelisk figure does go up in value, you don't want to be stuck holding the bag when they re-release, right? You want the original version. So I would try to grab the one with the blue base, as that one will hold better value in the future. I want to get the red Dark Magician when it comes out in May. I actually don't like those. I really don't like those figures. I know what you're talking about, the Mega House ones. I'm not a fan. Let's take a look at them actually while we're here. Might as well, right? Wait. Like these ones, right? Let me see if you guys can see. Like I think they took too much liberties here, if that makes sense. Where it like kind of doesn't even really look like Dark Magician. I mean, it does look like Dark Magician, but it's just not like, I don't know. I think it's a little too crazy. This is the red eyes. I think it's okay. The problem with these guys is that their prices are just mad. I think their Black Rose is killer. And actually a patron asked me, and I told them I think that the Black Rose is gonna be super expensive. I think this is a figure that's gonna go up in price. If I ever saw like a figure that's gonna go up, it's literally this. This looks unbelievable. Look at this. Like, not only is the thing. So first of all, not only is the figure like really well done, but even the pedestal where it sits, it is also really well done. You can see here that it's not like, usually they do this where it's like, okay, usually you'd see some stupid rod that's like holding up the thing, right? That's not the case here. This is actually a tribute from another card from, I don't remember the name, but what's it called? It's a tribute from another Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I think they did a great job on that. I think that Black Rose will do really well. I think everything like this doesn't look like Blue Eyes to me. Like, I don't know, but it doesn't look like Blue Eyes to me. I think the Blue Eyes Ultimate is gonna be badass. But this one, like I told you, like look at this. This has this, and I cannot stand this. I cannot look at this, man. This is like, disgusting. What the hell is this rod? This is okay. It's not too bad, but like this, nah, that's a miss for me. Javier is asking, how about the Amakuni figures? Bro, link me anything that you want me to take a look at. I'll take a look at it. Just leave a link in the comments. Not in the comments, in the chat. If it doesn't let you, let me know. This is the red eyes. I think it's okay, but it's too simplistic. I think the black rose is going to be incredible. Like, this thing is just bananas. Looks unbelievable. Like, this is amazing. I think the BLS is okay. I was actually using this for my binder art, but it got scrapped because somebody else decided to use it. So I was like, whatever. They can have it. Like, this is not bad. But I definitely think that the best one that Mega House has put out is the Black Rose. And it's not even like really close. But these guys, they have a tendency of their figures going up in price. The only thing is, and I told this to the patron. I mean, this is like free Patreon, free Patreon feedback. But I told him that uh, the problem is that these prices are so high. Like, the Black Rose is like $300-400. Okay, like, that's a lot, man. That's a lot for a PVC figure, man. Why don't they include a card with this stuff? Because I mean, bro, it's not just about the cards, bro. Do you collect the metal figures as well, or have any of that are sealed? I have XYZ Dragon Cannon. No, I don't collect metal figures because I don't like action figures. Like, it's not my thing. What are my thoughts on the Vatican? Uh, I'm sure you guys know already my thoughts on the Vatican. I went to a bookstore recently and found some vintage dupe sealed packs, part of the duelist. They know how much we pay for the cardboard, so they charge for the plastic. Smart. Do you think we would ever get vintage cardstock? Probably not. We would never probably get that ever again. But yeah, like, they're taking any margin for the aftermarket away by making it like, what's it called? By making the prices so high, right? Like, usually if they sold the Black Rose one for like 150 $200, then okay, in the aftermarket it might go for like 300-400 bucks. But when they sell it for 400 bucks, I mean, how high can the Black Rose go, right? Like, it's like five, six, $1,000 for a plastic figure. It's like, that is not. You don't know you don't know like the. I don't know. It just seems like it's a little too expensive. But look at this. You cannot deny it looks really incredible. I don't know what the hell this is, but this looks amazing. This Blue Eyes looks dog shit. What the hell is this? Gross. By the way, shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh organization. These guys are fantastic. They cover like pretty much everything. They missed some stuff, but they pretty much cover everything. Like, look at this. They're releasing Yu-Gi-Oh watches. Uh, this is the new Gaga Ga Magician Girl. That's a hard pass for me. These figures, I don't know if you guys saw this. I like this. Like, this Flame Swordsman figure looks incredible. Look at this. Woo! Looks this amazing pose too. I'm using this Jinzo as the cover for one of my upcoming binder designs. This is okay. Some card arts just don't translate well to 3D. Celtic Guardian is one of them. Do you own any sealed League of Legends game cases? Do you collect games at all? I actually spoke to somebody in order to purchase. I wanted to purchase one of their League of Legends sealed ones just for nostalgia purposes, but they didn't want to sell, or they wanted like some crazy money, like $700 or something like that. So I was like, nah, screw that. But yeah, I would love to own that actually. I'd pay maybe like $200 for it, maybe 300. Do you have that BLS silver necklace Bandai released in Japan? It's a sword and shield. I don't have that, no. But am I the only one who wants a real life Forbidden Memories field? What is that? Jinzo binder, someone better fill in the whole page of first Jinzos. Did you get anything in the LOL discs beside the skins? I don't think so, no. Do you think they'll ever reprint GX packs? Probably not. And if they do, it's not going to be like the old alties, so it doesn't really matter much. The old alties are completely discontinued. They'll never come back. I think this figure is kind of cool. Check this out. This is a new upcoming Gemini Elf figure. Kind of cool. Like if you played the game and like you use this card a lot, it's probably nostalgic for you. It's a pass for me. I'm not going to put something like this in my room, but yeah. Bryanak is kind of cool too. These are hard pass. This is a hard pass. But yeah. What about the Dark Magician girl figure? What Dark Magician girl figure? Why are old alties gone forever? Because they just don't do that anymore. I don't know what else to tell you. They just don't print them like that anymore. Sideshow and first four figures present. Oh yeah, I was actually thinking of pre-ordering that. I actually messaged first four figures. I was like, hey, if you guys want to send some over, I would happily review it on the YouTube channel. I got 0 replies, so I would have loved to review it, but I think the face is just a little bit off. It doesn't look very much like the anime. But yeah, I sent them a message. I was like, send them my way. I don't mind reviewing them. There's a pop-up parade cheap DMG figure. Danish said, have you seen the screenshot going around about you and your Discord chat? Yeah, I have seen that, yeah. Did you open Maze of Memories? Yeah, I opened it like in the last live that I did. I'm out. Congrats on 17K. Thanks, Django. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. I'm just looking at some, what's it called? I'm just looking at more figures. Saw me one of your gem mint DM Adidas. Oh, I mean, if I find one, sure, but the ones that I'm sending, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be sending to PSA the ones that I found so far that are minty. Are you Team Marvel or Team DC or the same? Uh, I like the old. I like DC animated. I like Marvel live action. What's a screenshot about the Discord? The chat about Discord. The screenshot of the Discord is just a conversation I was having with somebody, with a couple of people on the Discord chat, and some people didn't like what I was saying. Check link, please. Or was that what you talked about? Wait, check link? Where'd you send the link? Did you watch the Zack Snyder cut? I did, yeah. It was decent. I just think DC films have like too much CGI, where it's kind of like it kind of takes you out, man. Man, I got two and they were bad. Drives me bonkers. I know, bro. You you haven't let us hear the end of it in the Discord. You know what film was actually really underrated in my opinion? The original Hulk, like Reed mentioned, the Hulk before Iron Man 1, or actually it was after Iron Man 1. The studio is called Ass. That's a great decision right there. He said trust. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, this is like that Dark Magician where I feel like you don't think they took like too much liberties here, like where it's like it kind of looks demonic in a way almost. Like I think sometimes you go like too realistic, right? Like we went from this to like this. Like he definitely looks too skinny, for example. And look at his face. Like I don't know. Don't you think like there's just too much stuff going on? Like same with the Exodia. Like I don't know. Sometimes it's like I do agree that something like this is too simple, or this. Actually, this is not bad. I just for some reason like statue companies just have a really hard time with like Kaiba or Yugi statues. Like they just look so dumb. I think this obelisk looks pretty decent. Like it has just enough detail. 2008 Hulk. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shame we'll never get to see Darkseid in his full form. Now Hulk looks just so soft and lazy. Yeah, bro, that original Hulk. You know what's really good about that original Hulk is the soundtrack. Like I highly recommend it when you guys have time. Like hop off the stream, and just go type in. Let me look it up. Fala- fa- Favela Escape, okay? Favela Escape. Like go listen to this incredible soundtrack. So well done. Obelisk isn't technically an Egyptian word, it's a Greek. Could you imagine what today's yeah, I can see it. Waistline thin as hell. Angly Hulk was hilarious. It was hilarious, yeah. Studio name is dumb, but I think it looks cool. I mean, it does look cool, definitely, for sure. It's just, I don't know, to me, it's just a little too artistic. Sometimes it goes a little too much. I think that's what happened with this one. Like, even their Slifer is like a little too crazy for my liking. But it's massive, that's for sure. Is it from Hans Zimmer? I honestly don't know. Let me check real quick. No, it's by Craig Armstrong, but it's really good. That song is really nice. What card project goals do I have for 2023? I would like to pick up another World Championship prize card. That would be great. Hoping for either Grizzly, or if I can get like Queen of Fate, or if I can get a Mateo. I would love to own those. Um, Otherwise, maybe just complete my Alti binder. That's it, really. That's it, really. Congrats on 17K. Thank you, man. But yeah, I think the chat is kind of dying down anyway. You guys have any final questions or anything that you guys want to discuss before we call it a night? If you guys want to see some cool thing, check this out. I'll eat more shorts if you get Eternia. Was anyone ever into Inuyasha? I was into Inuyasha. My wife watched it recently, actually. Like maybe a year or two ago. I like looking at these figures so I can rip off some poses for my art, for the art that I put on the binders. I think the Toon Summon skull looks incredible. Can you guys see that? I think that looks amazing. It's so cheap. As a newer collector trying to get more serious, should I just become a rare hunter or stick with sealed product? Depends, man. It depends. Do you like, what's it called? Do you like sealed product or do you like cards? That's the question. I like a little both, so I collect both. What do you think about WCS envelopes? I mean, 2017, 18, and 19. I hate 19. I'm okay with 18, and I love 17. Thoughts on SVB and signature? I I mean, I am not a fan of the bailouts whatsoever. I think there should not be any intervention whatsoever, and I think those banks should fall. That's that's how I really think. I'm really disappointed that they bailed them out. And if you have any sense, you should realize like who the Fed and the government is working for. It is not you, okay? It is not you, taxpayer. That's my thoughts on that. But anyway, I'm really exhausted. It's been 2.5 hours. Appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for 17,000 subscribers. Appreciate every person who's picked up binders. Appreciate all of you guys using the links. I mean, it really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.